It doesn't matter what crazy hacks or abilities someone has. If Goku or any other Dragon Ball character for that matter massively outscales you, then said ability gets overwhelmed. And guess what the craziest thing about this is? Bleach literally says the same thing.
Absolutely no idea, guy Vic here. I don't actually care about the actual topic, which is whether Goku versus Yuha and whether Yuha wins or whether Goku wins. The more topic is about how Bleach's power system works, and he got a lot of things wrong here. The specific thing is that I'm pretty sure a lot of people who's been into Bleach and been into Dragon Ball knows that strength overall can overcome hacks in terms of Dragon Ball and in Bleach. The only difference is that in Bleach, this only applies to Soul Reapers, and that's where a lot of things come in. In chapter 10 of the manga of Bleach, it was actually explained that Soul Reapers draw power directly from their soul, while Quincy's use direct power from their surroundings, which is why in most cases, most Quincy's can be inherently way weaker than other Soul Reapers in terms of their Reiatsu, but if they have highly concentrated Reishi like their surroundings, and Soul Reapers with high Reiatsu still have issues with that high concentrated Reishi, Quincy's don't inherently have to scale Reiatsu-wise to the Soul Reapers. They can just use the highly concentrated Reishi surroundings and concentrate it into their arrows and bows and shoot them with it. But not only this, even hacks-wise, it's pretty clear that most Quincy's completely negate the power system. I mean, Chigurum, the dude literally manipulates the duality of misfortune and misfortune. I mean, fortune, my bad. Anyway, but yeah, even he negates it because if you're stronger than him, that counts as misfortune, so it will inherently affect you. So most Quincy's hacks, they still work on stronger opponents. The Almighty can negate the power it sees in the future, which is dumb to say, oh, hacks can inherently negate this because that's just not true. If he can see you, he can see your power level, he can negate you and your power level. Uryu, we know the antithesis, it can reverse 2 causality points. That means that he can maybe even just reverse the fact that Goku has Goku's power and, he's powered with Goku's, which means he can reverse 2 points, which is power. Vegeta literally evolves as strong to his opponent. He doesn't inherently have to scale to his opponent. Mid-battle, he can just evolve to an opponent's level, and this is proven with, like, the Nemu and Saraki difference. And then there's also things like Nanana, which doesn't inherently have to scale to his opponent. He literally just looks at his opponent's Reiatsu holes and the stability, and he can manipulate it. Aizen is honestly just way stronger, and honestly, that's literally peak evidence that most Quincy's completely ignore the power system. You can be way stronger than a Quincy, but if their hacks is just that broken, you can still fall victim to most Quincy hack. Askin, perfect example. He can just negate your power system because if you're way stronger than him or pump too much energy into him, because he will still actually, negate you. And there's also the fact that he even explains this with Urahara that he hates combat battles based on strength. He knows himself. He doesn't have the actual strength to take on the opponents, but because of his hacks ability, which allows him to be able to completely negate the substance that is actually affecting him, proves that most Quincy hacks don't inherently work in the sense that most Reiatsu affects Quincy's. Quincy's can still affect you even if they're weaker in terms of Reiatsu.